scale installation of Kavach started. It will be different from the conditions in coastal area. The conditions in hill will be different from conditions in plain areas. So 3.2 Act practically 80% of the things are there. Kavach 4, that version has practically entire country's requirement. So today we are creating a proper, complete ecosystem where we can now go full speed. Very soon we will be sharing where it can be now taken up at a very large scale. The work has, I think, started. Inauguration foundation was done last year. So work is a big cluster. So that is a major origin. In the form of new line, it can be in the form of doubling, it can be in the form of third and fourth line, it can be in the form of those projects and taking those projects to construction. So that is a much more efficient.
Good afternoon, everyone. I first of all welcome all of you to have joined for this press briefing on the Union Budget, which was presented in the Parliament by Honorable Finance Minister on 23rd of is a record allocation of 2.62 lakh crore of capital expenditure in the financial year 24-25 in the general budget for railways. And this is one of the highest, this is the highest allocation till date. For the year 24-25, 2.62 crores have been allotted, whereas the gross budgetary support during 23-24 was 2.40 crores. And while it was during 2013-14, it was only 28,000 crores. So it is almost 10 times growth as compared to the figures of 2013 and 14. So we can clearly see that this budget is for infrastructure growth. There is an infusion of huge capital in infrastructure like railways. And this is all targeted for growth of railways, which was like 1,095 million ton freight during 2014-15 to achieve the goal of 3,000 million tons by 2030. Indian Railways in the current last financial year has achieved the highest total revenue receipts of 2,56,000 crores of rupees in 2023-24 and has generated a net revenue of 3,260 crores to supplement the capex. We have also achieved various milestones in infrastructure development. In the past 10 years, Indian Railways has commissioned 31,180 track kilometers. The pace of track laying has increased from 4 km per day during 2014 and 15 to 14.54 km per day in the year 23-24. During the last decade, 2014 to 2024, Indian Railways has electrified 41,655 route kilometers. As compared to earlier it was only 21,000 done till 2014. So almost double electrification has been done. In this year's budget, they have developed a new approach for infrastructure development. 3 economic corridors have been identified. One is energy corridor, one is mineral corridor, and one is the cement corridor. 192 projects for the cement corridor, then 42 projects for the port connectivity, and 200 projects for the high traffic density corridors have been identified under PM Gati Shakti mission, which will enable the multimodal connectivity also, and in turn it will help our railways to get more traffic. Various funds, budget allocations which have been done, especially over South Central Railway. In the major heads, we can discuss the various projects of importance for Andhra Pradesh and especially for Vijayawada. One is Kotapalli-Narsapur new line project, which was sanctioned for 2120 crores For that, around 300 crores have been allotted in the interim budget, and that will continue. We will be getting almost 300 crores in this. Then the Vijayawada-Gudur third line project, which is going on very fast. In this project, the third line we have already commissioned around 127 kilometers, and in the interim budget 500 crores have been allotted. Similarly, Kazipet to Vijayawada third line project also have been given a 310 crore interim budget allotment. Apart from that, these were some of the major budget allotment. The details will be available when we get the detailed pink book, and in a short while Honorable Railway Minister will also be addressing the media across the country. Another important thing which is for Vijayawada division is the announcement for a final location survey. Final location survey has been sanctioned for between Machilipatnam and Narsapur for a new line. Location survey has been announced. So this is a big news for Vijayawada division. Then apart from that, Vijayawada division has been earlier sanctioned third and fourth line between Niduvolu and Gedavolu and Duvada. This project will also be taken on a fast track. At the same time, the provision of automatic signaling in between Vijayawada to Duvada and Gudur to Vijayawada, they are also being taken on a very fast track. So these are some of the important things. Apart from that, what Ministry of Railways has been decided is to infuse almost 2,000 new general class coaches, and further orders for 10,000 new general class coaches have been planned in the current budget. There will be a thrust on movement of passenger trains and general class coaches. So this will be a major shift from the earlier budgets, and the demand for general class coaches has been catered to in this current budget. So these were some of the highlights, and in a short while we will be connecting to our Delhi press conference. Honorable Railway Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji just now briefed about the budget, union budget, and the provisions given in this budget for the state of Andhra Pradesh and the state of Telangana. The union budget, which was presented in the parliament by Honorable Finance Minister, had a record allocation of 2.62 lakh crores capital expenditure for Indian Railways, which is the highest ever capital expenditure. Earlier, during 2013 and 14, this capital expenditure was only 28,000 crores. So as compared to that, 2,62,000 crores is almost 10 times the earlier budgets. Especially for the state of Andhra Pradesh, if we speak, the budgetary allocation is 9,151 crores. This is 10 times more than the last decade UPA government, wherein there was United Andhra Pradesh. So that time it was only around 850 crores for both Andhra and Telangana combined. Whereas now only for Andhra, the budgetary allocation is 9,151 crores. Another important announcement which Honorable Minister of Railways had done is that Andhra State Railways is now almost 100% electrified. India is marching very fast for 100% electrification. Overall in the country, almost 87 to 88% track length has been electrified, whereas in the state of Andhra and Telangana both it is 100% electrified. Apart from that, during the last 10 years, in the state of Andhra Pradesh alone, 743 road underbridges, road overbridges and flyovers have been constructed by the railways, which is also more than 10 times the same by the earlier government. Apart from this, the Honorable Minister of Railways has spoken about particularly the Amravati project, wherein between Erupalam and Nampur, and it has been told that this project is at DPR stage. It is 2047 crores worth project, wherein there will be a bridge on River Krishna, and this DPR has been approved by the railway board, and it has been Niti Aayog has also approved, and now it is further progressing. So this is at a very fast track stage, and this work might get sanctioned very soon. Apart from that, Honorable Minister of Railways has just now briefed that during this budget, rupees 1.09 lakh crores have been reserved for railway safety. Last year this figure was around 98,000 crores, and in railway safety especially the focus will be on Kavach and other safety of railway tracks and railway coaches. So these were some of the highlights which Honorable Minister of Railways Sri Ashwini Vaishnav had presented before all of us. Now if there are any questions, I'll take.
So the total projects at the time that voice was 73 is going to be set. How many projects in the state? Ongoing projects?
See, there are many ongoing projects. We will share you the list of ongoing projects in the state of Andhra Pradesh. And some of the projects are going a bit from Andhra Pradesh towards Telangana also. Some of them are going towards Odisha, some of them are going towards. So we can't give the exact figure, but the project's worth was around 74,000 crores. Value of the projects, which are like projects which are at the FLS stage also. So that is the estimated value of the overall projects. But these will be at various stages. That doesn't mean that entire money will come immediately. The money comes as the sanctioning stages of the different projects. Say for example, Vijayawada Gudur, which is in the advanced stage of completion. So for that 500 crores have been allocated. Third line project for Vijayawada Gudur. Whereas Nirduvolu towards Duvada, that project, third and fourth line, now the DPR is under preparation. So for that immediately there will be no sanction. Once the DPR is prepared, sanctions will come, then only the funds will be allocated. So funds are allocated at the various stage of the project, but this value is the value of total number of projects which are being handled by the state of Andhra Pradesh.
Station developments, if any, have been planned?
See, total in the state of Andhra Pradesh, 73 stations are being developed in Amrit Bharat station scheme. Particularly in Vijayawada division, there are 23 stations which we will be developing. Out of that, 3 will be the major stations, Vijayawada, Nellore and Rajamundry. And rest 20 stations we are developing in under Amrit Bharat station scheme. The development of that station value varies from 20 crores to 50 crores each station. And for the major stations, it may vary from around say 250 crores to 600 crores for the major stations. Out of that, Rajamundry is now in advanced stage. It has been approved by the railway board. Now it will further go towards the further stages of approval. Vijayawada is under approval. Vijayawada station redevelopment project is under approval with the railway board. This project has been given to RLDA, Railway Land Development Authority. Tentatively, this project will be worth around RLD is 800 to 900, around 820 crores are the initial estimates which RLD is making. RLD is going for a PPP route for this project, and this project is under different stages of approval at the railway board.
Any other passenger amenities and facilities which
See, regarding trains, it will be uh, first of all, general class coaches manufacturing will be increased. Around 2,500 coaches order has been given, and further 10,000 coaches proposal has been approved by the railway minister for the general class passengers. So the focus is more on the general class passengers. And apart from that, for the upper class passengers, the different Vande Bharat trains are being made. So उसमें sleeper Vande Bharat will also be, which will be a new kind of train. That train will also be coming, and the regular Vande Bharat trains will be manufacturing will be further increased. Vande Bharat trains will have amenities which they will keep on improvising, and they will keep on increasing the number of amenities in these trains. And even in our coaching stock, always whenever our RCF, ICF, they always try to improve the amenities inside the coaching stock whenever there is a new design. Basic design remains the same, but many amenities they try to improve.
Sir, what about the installation of CC cams in the coaches? Installation of CC cameras in the coaches. Earlier there was proposal.
That is still under discussion with the various ministries also, because there a lot of privacy issues are involved in that. So that decision will be taken at a central level. You are asking something?
Sir, what about this passenger trains? Increasing the passenger trains and giving the
See,
passenger trains.
overall the policy decision of manufacturing 10,000 coaches in the next 5 years, general class coaches, and then again 2,500 in the immediate order has been given. So that is mainly for passenger trains only. So they are focusing, the policy is focusing back on the passenger movement, general passenger train, general class trains. So if the general class coaches are increased, the passenger trains will also increase.
Many passenger trains are now being cancelled, whether they will come back.
See, the cancellation of passenger trains in various divisions is a temporary issue. Like for some works now we had cancelled some of the trains. Many of them we will be restoring by 10th of August. Even the local trains, intercity kind of trains which we had cancelled, all of them will be restored by on the 10th of August. And further passenger trains also will be restored. And new passenger train, many train on demand has been started now for the important trains where there are huge waiting lists. The concept of train on demand has been started, wherein we run a train on a similar route where there is a huge waiting list, so that the passengers on the waiting list get converted into that new train. Clone trains they are called. So these kinds of trains are also running, and as you are saying, we will try to restore as many passenger trains as possible.
Because so many students are expecting the morning trains for their.
Yes, all those morning trains which recently important trains which we have cancelled will be restarted on 10th of August. Yeah.
Sir, can you please repeat, sir, what is the name of train on demand? You said
Clone train, basically clone train, similar kind of train between similar pair of stations where there is a huge demand in waiting list. So similar train will be run, and that waiting list will be allotted and that train can run 10 to 15 minutes behind the existing train, behind or ahead.
Sir, details of Amravati rail project. What is the
Amravati rail project is just a minute. Between Errupalam to Nambur, the total length will be 56.53 kilometers. The cost, which just now Honorable Minister has told, is 2,047 crores. This DPR was already submitted by the zonal railways, and it has gone to the board. Board has already approved the DPR. I think Niti Aayog also has approved. So now further it will go in the extended cabinet and all. Since it's a big project, it will take some time for sanction.
Krishna River, how many kilometers? Krishna River, how many kilometers?
It will be a bridge on Krishna River. To go across the Krishna River. Since the Krishna River bridge comes, that is the reason the cost of this project is so high. And since it will be connecting the new city of Amravati, So new station at Amravati will come up in this project, and this will be, right now it is connecting between Erupalam and Nambur. So it will be entire in Guntur division.